A happy Monday to you, sports fan. I'm Adam Deal. This is the Proview Network Studios and the Rundown live here on a gorgeous Monday. There is nothing better than Thanksgiving week. Am I right? I mean, you're getting out of school early. You might not have school this week, or you got a short week. You get all the food and you get the best football. That means playoffs coming down to the wire. So really excited. I love this week. I welcome the crew in the zoo. Everybody loves, there's some people are happy. Some people are mad. I am happy. Josh is sad.
Let's have him break it down.
Let's have you break it down, Josh.
Well, Adam, in the game of football, you can't win them all. After winning 6 straight games, the Superchargers weren't so super. And the Broncos pulled off a last-second field goal to win. Kicking also cost the Chargers. They missed an extra point, which would have made that a tied game. But the Chargers lost. Debts have been paid. Alden got his 2 cherry Dr. Peppers, and it's on to next week.
You're sandwiched in between 2 Bronco fans.
I know, and I hate it.
I mean, what's that like?
Well, we get a rematch again, later. Last game of the season in Denver. Hopefully the Chargers will take care of that. And it's not every... Unfortunately, they play in the AFC West, which is a tough division, not the NFC East, where the Redskins are leading. And, whatever. Well,
hold off. There's a Redskin fan behind you, so don't insult the entire NFC East. Okay? That's rude. You guys saw this, so I don't know if this hurts Luna or not, but it definitely hurt Alex Smith, right? So Alex Smith, his leg, it's disgusting. But this is the craziest thing about this. I don't know if you heard this stat. Joe Theismann was there. He was there at the stadium in Washington. Now, everybody knows Joe Theismann did this leg when Lawrence Taylor snaps his leg. This is creepier. That happened 33 years ago to the day yesterday. 33 years ago on the same day, and Alex Smith does it. Not only that, the final score of the game was 23-21, then against the Giants and now against the Texans. How is that possible?
Like a wise philosophizer once said, history is doomed to repeat itself. Don't buy your tickets for the Titanic 2, people. It's sinking. It's sinking. Don't. But
dude,
let me rub it in real quick since Josh he had his little rant, so it's my turn now. One of the more interesting graphics of yesterday was showing the past San Diego Chargers kickers in the past 5, 6, 7 years. It was like the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation, but kickers, They and then also too, the only reason I'm mad that the Chargers won is because it secures Vance Joseph's job for one more week. I mean, he did everything to lose this game. Like seriously.
But you think that Elway's going to give up on Vance Joseph after 10 games?
Maybe just because he's Elway's friend, he'll make it to the end of the season. But I would say, because, the popular opinion in Denver, we still won yesterday, and 90% of the comments were about firing Vance Joseph.
But let me ask you this, and I know we're going on an NFL rant here, and we'll get to your high school sports, but, I mean, the Broncos, were they supposed to be incredible this year?
No, but we could at least be 5-5, at least in the hunt, if it wasn't for him.
But you're 4-6, aren't you?
Yeah, but I mean that extra game still costs you when you come down to it. I mean, it's coming towards the end of the season. We only got 5, 6 games
how about
left.
This? As a Cowboys fan, you could have Jason Garrett. I'll take Vance Joseph. Okay.
What's wrong with Garrett? Is he frustrating? You don't like Garrett? Garrett's your boy. He's there. He's the only thing consistent for
obviously,
the
we're NFL fans like everybody else. We'll get off it. This is mainly obviously a high school show, right? Okay, so we got football to get to though. Quarterfinals at their best, and some really good games happen this weekend, and maybe the best happened in Los Lunas. The rivalry continued. Here's what happened in the quarterfinals: Los Lunas and Berlin.
Going in the gun, back to pass, 5-step drop, throws in the end zone. Kick is caught, but is it? Touchdown!
Wow.
Oh, what a catch! Benavidez steps up and hit as he throws. Intercepted. It's intercepted. Oh, wow. What a big play there. Ball is on the right hash. Snap is down. Kick is up.
Good.
It's good. Benavidez pumps. Got a receiver. Baku is wide open. Caught. Baku trying to break a tackle. Still on his feet.
Oh.
Dragging the tacklers
Man.
with him down to about the 6-yard line. Jumbo package. Fumble.
Oh, the big guy picked
No,
it
they
up.
went.
The
They
big
went
guy.
to the. Oh my gosh.
The big guy.
Instead, they went to the short snap. How to go on the play fake will roll to his left. Under pressure. Going for Flores on the post route. Caught. Caught at the 14. Down inside the 15-yard line. Out of going back to pass. Throws and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Michael Martinez. This time Sanchez
There it
is
is.
in.
There it is.
Sanchez on the 1-yard touchdown run. Be a spot for him there somewhere too. High snap again. Casillas the carry near the goal line. Touchdown. 4-yard line. Benavidez in the gun. Throws to the end zone.
There it is.
Receiver open touchdown.
Oh.
Cody Baku, 24-yard touchdown. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't think it did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Las Lunas leads 21-17. Aragon rolls to his right. Under pressure, still under pressure. Throws down the field, incomplete. That's going to do it. All Las Lunas has to do now is run out the clock.
Las Lunas get it done. Tight one in Berlin. We'll get reaction from that game a little bit later, but rivalry game, quarterfinals to move on to the semis. It's good stuff. And Las Lunas, because of who owes who rule, even though they're a 3 seed and Goddard won, they're the 2 seed, they're going to play host, which will have that game streaming live on Saturday. That's 5A. Let's move over to the 6A bracket. Las Cruces taking on La Cueva. This game way different this time around from Wilson Stadium on Friday night.
Lopez is going to hand it off, going left side, man in the open. Ball's loose. And the Bears seem to have recovered it. 4th and 18. Summer drops, looks, throws it out, has a man out there. Ball is picked off. 2nd down and 7. Play action, throws it out, has a man wide open, caught. 15-10 to the house. Does he get in? Touchdown, La Cueva Bears. Looking, throws it out, and O'Toole with his first catch of the night, getting set. Kick is on the way, the kick is up, the kick is good. There. Lopez dropping, looking, throws it out deep, has a man out there, and caught! Blitz from the outside, they swing it as picked up! This is going to be returned for a touchdown! They'll give it to him, and he pushes his way in. Touchdown, La Cueva! Being rushed. Ball's complete into the end zone. Touchdown, Las Cruces. Still in doubt. Here comes the onside kick. It bounces around, and Cruces has it. Lopez to put it down. Snap, place, kick is all the way. It is no good. Wide left.
Wide left it is, and Las Cruces' valiant attempt is thwarted after the miss. Tough one. Great call by our guy, Richard Tripp, by the way. The hair of their chinny chin, man. La Cueva just keep winning, but barely. It doesn't matter. They're in the semifinals. They get it done. You like that?
I like it.
Well,
The hair
I'm
of
talking
Adam's
about
chinny
my
chin
hair.
chin. Yeah, the head of Adam's chinny chin chin.
Yeah.
Because Alden and I can grow beards.
Even Jason grows
a beard.
Even Jason grows a better beard. Than
Adam,
me,
can you
know?
just say that again? Like, Mufasa, 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 Mufasa!
Look, we'll talk about it.
Volcano.
They're in. La Cueva's through, so we'll talk about it a little bit later. Continuing semifinals, and locally, this one, the number 1 seed. How are they going to do without Dorian Lewis? Monzano playing really good. They came into Lightning Bolt Stadium on Friday night.
The man in motion, it's a high snap. Deathridge going to keep himself. Big room out in front. Jake's going all the way for the touchdown.
Here's the handoff, Davidson. It's straight up the middle, diving in for the touchdown. It's Colton Madison. Field is Madison, and Madison's going to get the straight carry, and Madison cuts and dives and fires forward. Excuse me, it's Nieto, and he's got all the speed in the world, and he's through. Touchdown. Here's the stretch play handoff, and that's a first down. And some room across.
Oh,
the one, and the ball is loose, and Cleveland jumps on top of it. What a mistake! Davidson going to hand it off to the up back into the end zone. Touchdown. Powell going to throw over the middle, and he's got his guy, and it's complete, and it's Erickson. Touchdown, and a big end. William Gebhardt, and Gebhardt is straight down the middle, Tom, and so Cleveland, Powell's going to throw it, and he's going to heave it to Blankenship's got it to the end zone, and he's down at the 1. Big. And here's the handoff, and it's to Ivy Sod. He's in. Davidson's going to go, and he's going to heave it wide open as Braden Ross, and he's going to walk it in. Touch. Right through is Madison, and that's going to be it. And he's got a lot more on his mind. Colton inside the. There's the run to the end zone, and that's the win. And so here we go. 6.8 on the clock. Play action. Toss out of the backfield. Complete to Erickson. He's in.
So Cleveland, they advance to the semifinals. My bad, and that Jason Pohl was trying to play the Volcano Vista Cibola highlights, and so I was going Cleveland Monzano. So, well, that's our next highlight then. So who is Cleveland playing, you ask? It's the winner of Cibola and Volcano.
Man in motion, it's a high snap. Deathridge going to keep himself. Big room out in front. Jake's going all the way for the touchdown. 7 scores on the year to Gallegos. He's going to pitch it. He's going to throw it back to Deathridge, and he's going to make the catch. Right up the gut. And a touchdown. Fire one towards the end zone here. He's definitely got the arm for it. He's going to step into it. He's going deep. He's got an open man down the sideline. It's caught, and he is in.
Oh!
Deathridge pumps going to the end zone to Jacob Werner for the touchdown. Tight end Bitzer. Steele going to keep, and he's going to come in right behind Cordray for the Cougars touchdown. Deathridge going to keep. He's got enough for a first down, and he's going to go all the way for the score. The handoff. Look at that. Untouched. Gallegos touchdown is your.
Volcano looking really, really good. They're going to take on Cleveland in the semifinal. We'll have it streamed on the NFHS network. Also, Centennial, they defeat El Dorado, struggled at the beginning, and then they win by 11 points, and so they win at the Field of Dreams. They're going to take on La Cueva. We'll have that streamed for you as well. In fact, go to our website this week, and you'll see all the games. We've got the 2A finals on Saturday as Eunice is going to play host to Santa Rosa. We've also got the 8-man football championship, Tatum versus Gateway Christian. We also have a lot of semifinals for you. Just mentioned the 2 6A semifinals. We will locally have Hope Christian playing host to Robertson on Friday night from Milne Stadium, and also streaming the 2 games on Saturday semifinals, 1 in 4A, which is St. Pius playing host to Bloomfield, and Las Lunas playing host to Goddard. All of those games are going to be live on the NFHS network. When we return, we've got volleyball state championship highlights for you coming up here in just a moment.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walk up to the cashier, order up a root beer and a number one. Cover it with green stuff, one scoop is not enough. Find a booth is real tough, back by the Duke. Meet my family, meet my friends in the quirkiest restaurant I have ever been. All of Albuquerque's favorite spot, it's the Frontier Restaurant.
The Frontier Restaurant is a proud supporter of Proview Sports Network.
Folks, there's no other way but to be all in. Either he's Lord of all or he is not Lord at all. And you can experience the real and authentic, true life change that only God can provide to humanity. See, when we truly encounter Jesus and purpose to know him and follow his teachings, hashtag life change will occur.
Dreamstyle Remodeling has been wowing homeowners in New Mexico since 1989. Selected as Best Custom Home Remodeler for 3 consecutive years by readers of the Albuquerque Journal, we're also your exclusive provider for top home improvement brands like Renewal by Anderson, Four Seasons, Blaze King, and many others. Founded and headquartered in Albuquerque, Dreamstyle Remodeling is family-owned and now employs more than 500 people across the southwestern U.S. In fact, we've helped more than 60,000 homeowners improve their home in New Mexico, Arizona, California, Idaho, and West Texas. We're committed to providing a superior customer experience. We've earned 4.6 stars with hundreds of online reviews and have an A+ with the BBB. Dreamstyle Remodeling is a proud supporter of UNM Athletics. Visit our beautiful 10,000 square foot showroom at 1460 Renaissance Boulevard across from Sam's Club or dreamstyleremodeling.com to make your home remodeling dreams come true.
Get to volleyball championship highlights here in just a second. Want to give a shout out to Cleveland High School alum Ryan Jones. Guys, I don't know if you heard this, but with UMass Loyola, Ryan Jones now has eclipsed 1,000 points in his career. He's doing fantastic. Alden, I know that that's your guy too, so really cool to see him doing well in the next level.
Oh yeah, Ryan Jones definitely is my guy. I've been rooting for him since day one. You know, I think he needs to give me some credit though, because back in the day when I'd go over to his house when we were kids to watch the Bears games, because him and his dad and my dad are Bears fans, so he used to watch the games together. But he should accredit his skills to me working him in the backyard all those Sundays. You know, we'd be playing horse, 21, anything you could play. But you know, I'm like 5 or 7 years older at least, so I mean, I just dominate. But I mean, that was the hardest competition I've ever had from somebody that was that younger than me. So kudos to Ryan. I know he works hard and he's a great player. Good luck to the rest of your senior season, bro.
So all credit goes to Alden Iowani. Yeah. Let's move forward. Volleyball championships. Here were the highlights from Saturday. A lot of good matches.
This is Coach Borrego of the Charlotte Hornets.
Middle set, it's blocked again. Mandrake rolling set. So here's Christie over the seat of it. That's in play. Roy ball sets on the outside and put it home. Martin is blocked. Got a cut, kept alive. What an up for the back row. The dump, it was missed by Ned. It's still in play. Roy ball down the middle, and the goal got the touch, and the kill, and the middle. Roy ball down the middle. It's Martin, and she down the middle, yes. Cross, Courts, kept up his block. It's Roach who puts it away. Turn over. Hines to Webb, put it down. What a touch, kept up in play. What a dig. It's Roy ball on the outside, that's blocked, and look at this. Matthews puts it over. It's a chance now for the Buffaloes on the middle of Morton. Yes, there it is. And we will go in action. It's time when that road is on your set. Downey cross court, yes! And now is going to get an ace. Here's the set. Rhodes got it! Logan has won the championship. And it's Harley Roach on the final kill to win it. Devastation, undoubtedly, for Melrose, and what a Class A championship that. Comes Jalen Reval, the senior, to serve. Shallow, and she got tip over. Not much on it. To the near side, and yes, there's 17-8. Sowers to serve. Just over the net, ace for Sowers. 13, it's our score in set 1 of the 2A championship. On the outside, that is blocked. Confident going into the second set. Shallow serve for it away. Still set point for Texaco. Off the net, it'll land. Up again, Davalos, and then dumped over. Salazar down the middle again. Reval, yep. This back row. Sowers, can she keep it in play? Nice set from where she was at. How about 19-17 our score? Salazar to Duncan, yes. Goes out of state championship here. This is going to be put away by Phipps. She had a free ball lane. Phipps will set Roderick for the win, and that's it. Texaco has claimed the 2A title. And it was Roderick from the set from Phipps. And Texaco, the 2 seed, get it done in 3 sets.
To Sandia Prep serving, and it's a service ace. Serving here for St. Michael's. Jump serve in the back row. Kinberger digs it out. Now the set pushed by Burrell into the back corner. And that we have is the deflection. Martinez, second time. Row. This was back and forth, but now St. Mike's is pulling away. What a serve. Set on the far side. Cross on Emma Keir's serve. Another ace! No, Ortiz. Barker has a big swing. Tip down! Opening set. Michaela Bowman puts it away. That long service rally included back-to-back aces her last time. And there's another ace. Bowman put it away. That's a tough double block set up there. And it sneaks over the net. And that's an ace. Cabot will set on this near side. That one took a touch, yes! And the second set goes to Sandia. Kayla Martinez serving, and that's an ace. Barker serving, and that's an ace. He's gonna come over on a really tough angle. Martinez with that. There's a. And that's another one for Martinez. Will push it over here on the near side. Mayeses, yes, right into the. Here's Ortiz's serve. St. Michael's fans on their feet. It's another good serve. Tough angle here. Tipped over the block. And that one's down. St. Michael's stops the streak. There's a new champion in 3A. It's the St. Michael's Lady Horsemen. They win it 3-1 over St.
Best of 5 right here. A block at the net. And Paisha Story will set on the outside. That's the outstanding junior Callie Hobart. And she'll get. There's been a lot of putaways, a lot of errors and blocks as Mr. Abby Willison won the state championship 3 years ago. Miscommunication and an ace. Double gets some things going. Joust at the net. This is push back row, and there. Mortensen. Far side is to Wallace. She hammered that. And Mortensen on the outside. That's blocked. Dulce in 3. Sharp serve. 21-0. giving them everything they can handle. That's an ace. And Morton has power on it. Vicious. Here's Hobart. Same with her, and she puts one down. More to serve. And she's got an ace. Story, just a tip. Look at this. Haley Alicio moves away. Mortensen down the middle. Good up by Alicio. The putaway's kept alive. Garcia to Mortensen to McIntosh. Kept up again by Alicio. What a dig. A tip. McIntosh is there. Mortensen on the far side to Wallace. And here's Mortensen to the outside. Wallace for the win. It's kept up. It's out of play. For the second time in school history, the Bears are on top of the volleyball world, the state champions.
So congratulations to all the state champions. Can't believe it's already past that time. We had soccer state championships. Now we're getting into the football deep playoffs and state championships and volleyball state championships. Jay Pohl, you were there with me. Dude, La Cueva's just good, huh? Undefeated. They were unbelievable this year.
They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew they were going to win. Coach Archibek, you see the greatest rally of the whole tournament, and he's just there just
calm and cool.
Calm, cool, collective until
he was a nervous wreck
until they
before
won.
the game.
Yeah, of course
they were great. Okay, so do you remember the state championship team 4 years ago with Abby Stomp and Annabelle Kubinski was a sophomore, Lena Garcia was a freshman then. What's the better team? I think it's this Bears team.
Yeah, this one's younger, I feel like, too.
Man, they're good.
The whole front line is pretty huge. I don't know.
How good is a sophomore Sydney McIntosh?
She gets up.
Sophomore.
She gets up. She's like the what's the Thompson? What was her name from Cibola?
Oh, you're talking about now
name?
playing for Notre Dame.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. She gets as high as her.
It's really good. Get this. You said young. I mean, they're returning Harrison, their middle, who is a freshman. Isabella Harrison, a freshman. Jenna Sandoval's a freshman. We just mentioned McIntosh is a sophomore. Mariana Sharp, a junior. I mean, just
we're gonna see him next year in the same
Jones.
spot.
Aaron Jones, the freshman. I mean, she's incredible. How about this? Melise Wallace, the outside hitter, the sophomore.
They're going to be back there.
They're going to be back.
They're going to be
man.
back
They're
next
good.
year, same spot.
It's
Maybe
incredible.
21, 22-0 again.
All right, let's shift gears a little bit, guys, to some football. And now we can kind of pay attention to what's in front of us. And I'll start with this. Alden, you saw the Cibola Volcano Vista team. Jake Deathridge is playing out of his mind right now. 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 passing touchdown, and you saw in the highlights he also caught a touchdown pass. He's going to go into Cleveland now, obviously the toughest task. They hung around with Cleveland last time. No Dorian Lewis this time. There's potential here.
I would say, yeah, I feel like that's the best chance for an upset right now is I think La Cueva is going to handle Centennial pretty well. But
JB, you shake your head?
I'd say Volcano definitely has the upper hand just exactly for the reason you said. In that second half, they definitely turned it on. In that fourth quarter, they definitely put up some points to get back in the game. I say it's going to be an exciting matchup. Jake's playing the best he's been playing all year. Obviously, I mean, he's putting up some Emmanuel Sanders-esque stats, throwing for a touchdown, catching a touchdown.
You like that Bronco reference, Josh?
Touchdown. Oh, and one more Broncos jab. Congratulations to Von Miller being one of the 2 players all time to have 10 sack seasons in 7 of his 8 first seasons. So, and you know what? One of the only reasons he's not 8 for 8 is because he had an ACL tear in one of his seasons.
So you're hype with that, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It's not hype. It's definitely just hype on that one,
right.
for sure.
All right, Josh Brown, You saw Las Cruces and La Cueva, and La Cueva's skating by. They're going to take on Centennial.
Their defense is keeping them alive. Their offense, I mean, without a few big plays, I mean, Las Cruces shut them down there. I mean, we were keeping track of that Centennial El Dorado game. Centennial was down and came back and ended up making just a blowout
but they
win.
should beat El Dorado.
They should, yeah.
El Dorado's an 11 seed. No Gabe Smith.
Exactly. So they came back and they beat them like a 3 should beat an 11. I don't know. This 3-2-3, the La Cueva versus Centennial, I think that's going to be the matchup.
I haven't given Centennial enough respect, and I know that, and I've been called out for that. We're going to find out. Either I got a big apology to Aaron Ocampo, who's done a great job. I know he's a great coach coming, but I think La Cueva is just a better team. I think defensively, Centennial is going to struggle against their defense. Look, La Cueva, run the football. Hand it off to Williams, please. Please. Just do it. You're going to win.
You can, but I mean, Las Cruces shut them down on the run. That's why they had to go to the air often, and they have those big plays. That's what La Cueva has. They have those in their back pocket. They have those good receivers. O'Toole came up with a huge catch there. Prince had the first touchdown for him. So, I mean, La Cueva has that, but their defense is keeping alive, but their offense just starts to sputter. And we'll see. If they come out strong, they'll win that game. If they come out like they went to Las Cruces, that's going to be another coin flip.
J. Paul, we were at the game Monsanto in Cleveland, and it's funny, Cleveland goes up 21-0, and your reaction was just like, come on, are we actually that surprised here?
Yeah,
Monsanto made a game of it, but it was always Cleveland going to win it.
No dissing James Yotis and everybody who had all the – they're hot. They're rolling, but it's Cleveland. I mean, with or without Dorian.
They're hot.
Yeah, they're hot. They're hot. But I don't know. I was surprised. I mean, Monsanto, was a different team than I saw at the beginning of the year, that's for sure.
I was really impressed
with
Cleveland.
Hopefully he goes somewhere.
He will.
He's got to go somewhere.
But I was going to say, I was impressed with Cleveland's ability to stop Ivy Sod. He was kind of contained. He broke out for a couple because he's good, but
So
Cleveland did a good job on their run defense.
Are you hype or not hype on Monsanto? Were you?
Well, I picked Cleveland to win the game. I thought they'd win by about 10, Cleveland.
All right.
I'm really excited for the semi. I feel like Volcano Vista and Cleveland, there's going to be a monster crowd there. I really think this is this game. This game to me is the state championship because I believe the winner of this game will win the state championship. My belief.
I'd love to see La Cueva versus Cleveland in that championship game. A year ago this week, Adam, we did that. I'd say
we
it's
were there,
almost,
Alden.
I'd say that game was almost a classic because I mean, it was tied at the end, and then Cleveland had that critical fumble on that option play they decided to run.
Amazing game, overtime finish.
Like Cleveland. I mean, I don't know if they would have beaten Monsanto last year in the state final if they would have won, but I mean that was a really good team too. So, I mean, just because of that fact that they played each other in the semifinals last year, I would like to see a rematch in the final this year.
I wouldn't mind to see it. I think any matchup we get is going to be fun, so I'm really excited about this Final Four. We're going to break this down on Wednesday, guys. We're going to break it down for you. We're going to break everything down and make sure you know what every Final Four matchup is and the championships coming your way. Crew in the Zoo. We'll get to some Highlands highlights next week. We're overdue here, so we'll get, or not next week, on Wednesday, we'll get to those Highland highlights for you for basketball. They look good. Crew in the Zoo, and for the Denver Bronco faithful, love and life, and not the Superchargers.
Superchargers
on this Monday.
One
We'll see 'em.
small
I'm Adam.
back step on the route to a Super Bowl. Go Chargers, go. In credits.
Well, I'm going to the frontier, walking to the cashier, order up a root beer.